time cops that keep time going on its standard time route. And it's great because one of my favorite parts about it is that it specifically has this amazing note, which is the Time Watch forces includes sentient velociraptors from a parallel timeline where dinosaurs didn't go extinct. Velociraptors eventually basically became the human equivalents, but that timeline still ends up being destroyed because the meteorite hits it and destroys the planet entirely. So, Time Watch basically decided to, after seeing that, kept the recruits that it got from that timeline, but let that timeline die because, well, it dies.
Yeah.
And they also have a bunch of other fun things, but also the fact that it's like, just you can want to play historical figures from alternate timelines, as long as the GM's okay with you playing that historical figure from that alternate timeline.
Places that Teddy Roosevelt recruited into the Time Cops in his younger days.
I think my personal favorite's one that I saw in a podcast a group of people did was Amelia Earhart, and it's just like, so what happened? Yeah, so in my timeline, I was making it across, but somebody kidnapped me from the time police and brought me over here because they didn't realize it was a timeline where I made it across. And so everyone thought I was dead anyway, so yeah. Which I think is my favorite part, is that that was the character's concept. They're from a timeline where Amelia Earhart succeeded, only to get kidnapped. And it's like, there's a level of just, oh.
That's a level of special.
Oh, also, Diplo, do you actually have the rules for doing ritual magic?
You want to know how ritual magic works?
Mechanically, I know it lets you get away with a lot, but it's mainly just time. But the problem is, I'm not finding anything good on the SRD.
Okay, to explain, ritual magic is super complicated.
Is it similar to invention?
Is it similar to invention? Yeah, it's just invention. It's just invention, but with magic, pretty much.
That's artificer. That's artificer.
Ritual it's complicated, is what I'm trying to get at. There is that it's that question of, is it basically this? In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. Like that's the
because artifice is straight up just magical, a magical invention.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just the answer is yes and no. Like because, and to be fair, artificer and they're all roughly the same thing at the end of the day, which is the complicated thing, is that they're all supposed to represent this idea of making shit up as you go along, super science, or in this case, magic bullshit.
Yep.
And because of that, it sometimes gets confusing and whatnot. Anyways, we're waiting for Ty to say something so we can start this, and then we can all die. Ty, I have one question. Yes. If we kill and eat Kiri, do we gain his strength?
No, you don't. And in fact, I'm probably going to give you food poisoning if you eat Kiri.
My character does not gain the downsides of food poisoning, so they can just eat Kiri however they want.
What do you do? I'll make an exception.
No, it doesn't work like that. She's immune to poisons.
I'm the DM.
I feel like you need to make some kind of an objection to that, but I can't make up a reason not.
Yeah, you can't make a reason. Yeah, because what's wrong with my character eating your character? It's my character showing how tasty you are. Like, I mean, what's the problem?
So, 4 days later.
So, as I was saying, if I eat Kiri, do I gain his powers?
No.
Darn it. Okay, Kiri, we have to go back to the drawing board. We can't have my character consume your character to become more powerful.
How would that even work?
I don't know. That would be up to you as the GM to figure out how my consuming Kiri made me more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
How about we not get into insanity out of character shit and focus on protecting this what was it, concert?
So,
So what you're saying is wait for eating Kiri for the next session.
so a couple of days later,
Drooling over Kiri's
before
character.
the before the concert, AC Scully returns with the most cold-hearted face you ever seen. Like she's like she saw some shit no one's just seen. And like
You saw it, didn't you? The legendary Wampus.
she just looks at you, walks up and places a book on the table. And like
I look up from my book at this other book.
Book? Does it have a name, or is it like black leather?
it's black leather. It's pretty much the recordings and the recordings and diary, if you will, of that necromancer you took down a few days ago. Pretty much all his experiments.
Yeah, we better contain that book somewhere far, far away where no one can ever get to it.
You say that, but I could probably put that to use.
Let's put it into the local public libraries. Nobody goes to them anymore.
Actually, I do.
She just looks like no.
I could put it in my
no one
private
should see.
library.
She's like no one should see this ever.
Wait. So what you're saying is no one should see it ever.
I know he was a serial killer, but death would be a benefit to have the experiment he did.
I can put this in my library. It's very secure, and I can put it in the forbidden section. And no one will ever have to read it again.
Yeah, good idea. Just note that when I was flipping through it, I think two of the experiments are still alive. We just don't know where yet.
We'll find them.
Oh, good.
And then she quietly goes into her room and cries for about half the day.
I am just. This is not a. Like, this is really just upselling it to me. I'm going to be honest. Like, I understand that this is like horrific and stuff, but the fact that it's causing this type of visceral reaction means that it's going to be incredibly interesting to research.
Well, let's remember, she had to actually go to the necromancer's old place and destroy it, which means she saw everything. All the bodies, all the experiments, everything. Or just went to the basement. God forbid if you went to the top floors.
Man, she gets to see all the fun stuff.
Well, she destroyed all the fun stuff.
She gets to break. Oh no! Oh, it's okay when the other people break the fun.
Hold on,
stuff.
be right back.
But when I say we should use orphans to test the methodology of his experimentation, that's a line that we can't cross. Oh, how dare you suggest using orphans as fuel?
To be fair, they haven't stolen from you.
As you check the book, he actually did that a couple of times as his first experiments.
See? Look, they get to do fuel experiments.
He was a psychopathic necromancer. A serial killer.
Yeah, and he got to use orphans as fuel. I don't think this is fair. I think this is biased against us that are earnest workers.
I believe you played one too many Final Fantasy XIV during the Weapon Saga. where yes, that actually use orphans as fuel to power the
I mean,
weapons.
it's called Orphan, but let's be fair. It's just an elder god in a different form. Yeah, anyways, yeah.
Anyway, Constance in a couple. Anyway, Constance in a few hours.
Might as well get heading out for the concert. But my money says dollars to donuts. This is probably going to be a trap.
Alright, 1 second. I just.
Look.
Yeah, we hear you.
Like, dude. As it hits the concert hall, you see the line. You see the lines packed almost 3 blocks around the corner, ready to get in. If it's a trap, it's going to be a public trap.
Yeah, so a trap.
All we know, they might just mind control and make them forget the day ever happened.
Oh, really? Really? More mind control?
Hey, if it worked once, why not do it again?
Mind control to make them forget everything that ever happened. Even though it's been advertised on TV all day for the last 3 weeks.
They do that. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. Like, there's a certain level of stupid I'm willing to deal with, but if they try and do that, I'm going to. Like, if they try and erase everyone's memories again, like, at least they could wait a few weeks before they go back to that. Like, that's all I'm saying, you know?
I think they could, but chances are they probably can't. They probably think we're too much of a threat that we need to be dealt with right now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's a personal thing. You know, they could take the effort to at least try and be more creative. You know, they could take this as a criticism of their methodology.
Her guard walks up to you like, yes, Mrs. Alvarez, yes, right this way, please.
Is he
Okay,
talking to us?
I think so.
Who's Elvira?
That was the concert lady.
Oh, her name's
Yeah,
Elvira?
that's her real last name. Obviously, Diamond Star is a performance name.
Oh, okay. Weird.
She walks you backstage, and like, okay, stay right here and come when you're ready, and come when she calls you.
Okay.
I can promise one of those things.
All right. Couple hours later, once everyone's filthy aware, concert begins. Diamond Star's doing her J-pop thing, and you actually notice that she actually has a superpower. Well, not superpower. She can absorb anything she wants. So she absorbs Ruby, and then she becomes Ruby. She becomes Emerald. And of course, at the end of the concert, she becomes her Diamond Star form.
Oh my goodness, I'm surprisingly impressed. I did not expect us to see somebody absorb gemstones as at least in this capacity.
Then she calls you on stage.
Oh my god, we're going to get a. I don't know actually. What are we going to get?
Masks on. Got the recording going.
Everybody down! This is a robbery! We are taking the city!
Oh,
Shall we get going?
you like to play so much. Here are the heroes who saved the city.
Damn it. They already recognized us. It's too late.
And now for your reward. And she gives everyone, except for Gio a kiss on the cheek. Like, yay!
Okay, this is just
Oh.
getting
I also
weird.
kissed the outside of my mask.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
I
And she knows
No.
Yeah, I'm here. And of course, the president's daughter walks up and like, "Thanks for showing out." And everyone roll perception checks.
Oh god, we're gonna get mugged during the fucking party! Oh, I knew
Of
it.
course, it's a trap. Though, who knows who orchestrated it?
We did. This was all an elaborate ruse by us to trick them into thinking that we didn't know about their elaborate ruse. So we set up our own elaborate ruse.
This will, yes, it's both perception.
Oh, you want us to actually roll perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was hoping I could just have Siri just say more. Siri is just enjoying this because so far they haven't hurt her.
Oh damn.
So she doesn't actually. She hasn't actually gained any high levels of concern for the threat level of this yet.
Oh boy. Anyway, fortunately, Kira just passes as you look around and you see everyone's favorite sniper perched up on the roof, ready to take aim.
I dived to the
Really?
president's daughter.
Really? He's going to shoot the
I-
president's daughter.
How far away?
I dive tackled the president's daughter, keeping my back to the sniper.
You heard him back like, good call, mate. But remember, I have piercing bullets.
Why is he saying it like that? Is he fucking with us? Oh my god, he's fucking with us.
You stepped with a sniper before? Yes, he likes to fuck with you.
He's. I thought that attack roll was actually the guy for a second, not Jim Pan. And I was about to say, he still doesn't hurt me.
Mm.
Eh. Oh, we got but he hurt. Okay, so Jim Pan's hurt. Just 1 second. But he's hurt.
No!
Not Jim Pan.
Jim
The sniper
Pan!
is hurt. But still, it's like, tough little bugger. Let's see how you handle this.
God, he's just shooting at us. I'm impressed on the one hand, but on the other hand, I'm just like, come on.
All right, Jim Pan, does
You-
that hurt?
DC or my defense DC and
Oh yeah, that's right. It's 20.
repair DC.
All right.
Then
I guess we could roll initiative for one sniper.
I mean,
That's going to hurt.
it's us versus one lone sniper.
Huh.
Dun dun dun.
Weird. It just only did whisper GM on that one. Weird.
I see it. I'll just put it in the initiative.
Where is Siri on the map? Am I on the map?
I think you gotta put yourself on.
Okay. Don't worry, guys.
We're not dead yet.
You're not dead yet. Yeah, that's an accurate statement to our current situation. Da 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 da
Alright.
da.
I guess when
Nah, 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 nah.
I guess when Jill gets
Still
back, he
waiting.
can roll
Yeah.
his initiative. But anyway, alright, Sleeper goes first. Like, I heard you're pretty tough. Let's see if you can handle this. And of course,
Probably.
against it, yeah,
Ow.
bad rolls. I'm about to say against. I'm about to say against freaking Siri, but yeah, rolls doesn't exactly help me these days. Anyway, your your turn.
Can I run to him? Or
You realize you have to climb up a roof in order to get to him, right?
how far? How far away is
Why
he?
is he just? He just keeps on hiding from us. It's like, okay, jerk, you don't need to hide. We can fight you fair and square down here and beat you up that way.
I'm a sniper. What do you expect?
I expect some common decency, and by common decency, I mean get down here so I can kick your ass like the nerd you are.
I'm
Data,
married, you asshole.
you're married?
She's like, oops, shit.
Good. Daedalus, go! The bullet flies out of the gun. I'll roll for it next round because my bullets have the ability to turn around. Woo! Yep,
Any, anyway, about a couple hundred feet up. 200 feet to be exact.
I,
You
I
can race
can
up to him,
move
but that's going to take your turn.
turn 500 feet.
Oh, that's just a.
Say again?
So can I? My movement speed is 500 feet per turn.
All right, so you can still go. All
I'm
right,
I
back.
can
Sorry about the
move.
delay.
so you race. All right, so you race up to him,
Yes.
and you hurt him. But let me see the damage.
Toughness.
Ouch. Well, it definitely stumbles. All right, that's your turn.
All right. Let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically trying to move the president's daughter off the stage into the back, keeping myself as some barrier between the two. Hell, if somehow I'm able to grab the pop star, I'll grab her as well.
I'm back. Sorry about the delay.
No problem.
Could I get a quick run? Could I get the quick rundown?
Your
Sniper's back. He's shooting at us. We now know he has a wife.
Hmm.
He's still a nerd.
and he was, and they said trying to pull the President Star and Pop and Diamond Star off the stage.
I can get the two of them out of there pretty quick. Just get me a patch of stone and I can get them underground.
And obviously their audience is freaking out, so it's a bit more chaotic down there. Anyway, well, that what you call it took his turn, so Gio, go. Gio?
Seawall?
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay, got it. So I guess I'm going to fly onto the stage, and I can provide. Okay, is the president daughter and the pop star, are they nearby each other?
Yeah.
They
How
were.
close?
Let's see.
Almost
I'm
about,
probably in between.
almost like hand to hand close. Hand to hand close.
Oh my god, they like each other.
Okay, I'm just going to land and then just slam my foot down, and suddenly there is now a very thick dust storm flying around.
Thank God my goggles contain thermal imaging, so I can see through this thing.
Yep, and all visual is now cut off. This is full concealment.
Even thermal and electrical vision.
No, you can still see in that, but it's
just the visual spectrum is.
Yeah, the visual spectrums are currently cut off.
Okay, but you can see in like the other ones, like infrared and whatnot.
And I'm gonna yell to you, you take one, I'll take the other, and we're taking off quick.
Oh,
Snipes. Alright. Sniper use like pirate is like bugging me.
No thanks.
And pulls out his pistol. Oh, yeah, dang it.
So he missed.
Yeah.
question.
He even misses, or he even misses all day, apparently. You have a question?
The dust storm, does that affect like their ability to breathe effectively?
No, it's area concealment. It's an area concealment ability. I haven't tied it to anything else. Yeah, it's literally
Just want to make
called,
sure.
it's called dust cloud. Yeah.
All right. Well, before she moves,
Good to know.
he uses.
I mean,
his
theoretically, I could make a more powerful version later that's an area effect that can cause suffocation. If you want me to go completely insane.
Not for right now.
All right. Okay. After that, he uses his jet boots to run out the way. About to say, so punch and kicking don't work anymore unless you pursue him again.
I do that. Try to.
All right. Let's see if we're. Oh, for the love! I think the guy's gods hate me. Yeah, all he could do is move now. DedSec, your turn.
All right, question. With my jetpack, if I'm moving at 100 miles an hour, how long would it take for me to get to where the...
Almost instantaneously. He has nothing but jet boots, so he could just hop from one roof to another.
All right, with my jetpack, I'm gonna go go right to where the sniper is, and I'm gonna try and hit him with my restraining rope. I'm not getting good rolls.
Damn. At least. Well, at least.
Wait, why did I mention? Oh, hang on. For some reason, I include that in there. Let's just remove that last part from there. So 16. Gonna guess probably doesn't hit. So what happens? What exactly is the rules when it like meets? Is it meets beats or meet succeeds?
I would call it meets beats.
Okay, so
Plus he already has 2 damage from Jim Pan already, so he already has penalties against him.
all right, so that would be, I'm guessing, maybe 1 degree of success.
Yeah.
So he's just hindered.
Oh, hey, that'll make this worse for him. It's my turn. So the bullet from last round, Holmes. It misses, obviously, and then I shoot him with Daedalus.
Ouch.
Yar. Or that probably boosts the DC to 26.
It doesn't matter. Just he just dodged it.
Oh god! My bulletproof vest just took the magic bullet.
All right, Geoshot, your turn.
Well, I'm getting the president's daughter and the pop star out of here. So they go from 0 to 250 miles an hour very rapidly on a stone platform. So yeah, I'm hopping us out of this station pretty quick. I would like to note that while doing flight, I move at half a mile per round.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land kind of backstage where the security is heaviest.
All right, you already have their guns.
The,
You have their guns and powers and everything. You already have their
Yeah.
guns and magic and everything.
yep.
Half them will have to go to the crowd to calm them down, but yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of push them off the platform and go. So they're within the security. Keep an eye on them. I'll provide. I'll try to provide crowd control.
Got
and then I'm gonna fly over the crowd. I'm gonna start creating cordons to try to funnel the crowd towards exits safely, out of stone, basically out of stone walls, are starting to form around the crowd.
All right.
Yep.
The sniper, pretty much being in pain. Well, his only move is use just jump boots twice to run from here to here to here. Pretty much try to get as far away from Chimpan as possible before he
Oh,
pings
good, he's
again.
running. Break his legs! If we break them, he can't run.
It's jump boots.
Breaking his legs will still mean he can't stand up to run with the jump boots on. And she never said he can't use the jump boots. She said so he can't run.
Anyway, for once it actually misses.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your go.
jetpack, following after the dude. Once again, try and restrain him with my rope. This is against will.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, he succeeded.
He has a lot more stuff for world than most.
Oh my god, he's living. Well, at least he's got some penalties on it, probably. But still, don't worry, we'll gut him down eventually. Okay. You know what? I'll extra effort this. So I'll shoot him twice. Bang!
Ouch.
Bang!
Ouch.
Make those toughness saves. Okay, so he's got another -1 and he's dazed. But then he still makes the second one, even with
Yeah.
that additional -1. But I'll take that. So he's not having good times. Yay!
Alright, Geo, your turn.
I'm going to continue creating cordons to try to get the crowd out. Do I need to do any rolls to try to calm the crowd down? Like, what was it, like persuasion?
Yeah, at this point you have to do persuasion to get the crowd in a nice orderly fashion. Preferably away from the
23.
Yeah, after a while you get the crowd to calm down and try to proceed at the exit away from the sniper action.
Yeah.
Wait, so the crowd like trying to swarm towards the sniper, like we can take him.
No, they're panicking. They don't know where the sniper is coming from. So they were running on every which way possible. And Geo's like, no, it's this way. This way's safer.
Head towards the exit in an orderly fashion.
Ah!
And then they
Kill
move to
him!
it like people entering the Walmart at Black Friday.
Murder him!
Right.
And then swarm start trying to kill Geo. Ah!
Obviously, he's dazed, so he can't exactly aim. So it's just boop, boop.
Break his legs.
And Brian to Japan. Yeah, he can't even move anymore.
Just shoot some more while he's down.
Give up now or face the consequences.
Alright, Dicey, you want to try to finish this off?
Yep. Let's go right to here and screw it this time. I'm just going to shoot him. Nope.
Why are you trying to murder this poor innocent man?
Okay, so what? Alright, so Sierra, why don't you try to knock him out?
I'll just try and knock him out the old-fashioned way.
Knock him out, kill him, whatever you think is appropriate.
Oof. Oof.
Ah!
Big oof.
Okay, so that's a DC 34.
Jesus. That's an oof.
I'm not even going to look because I know he's not going to beat that.
Roll,
He can-
roll.
Okay, so that means he is out of the fight.
Yeah. Even one head's going to be out of the fight. That's just overkill.
Look! See? I captured him, guys! He's okay! Except for that leg! He
I'm
wasn't
going
doing that.
to float on over and create a stone pillory and leg bindings for him.
He just sits there and laughs like, oh, that was fun.
No, he's out cold. With that, he's out cold.
I know. But
Out of the fight means unconscious.
I mean, yeah,
No,
he's
no,
unconscious.
no.
He's unconscious and his one leg is bent at an odd angle. Like, just... Oh, that doesn't look nice.
But
Are human legs supposed to bend like that?
you can actually hear something over his radio, like mission to be Like you
I'm gonna
you
toss
hear
the
me?
radio to
What's
that
up?
guy.
Like good job. You distracted them.
Yay! They distracted us. I don't know how that's actually like this worked at all. Like legitimately.
I
Oh,
fly.
you see in a second. Like hello? Ah, damn, he's down. Sniper 2, you're up. Save him.
What is this? Did they just buy them in bulk now?
Hey, it's discount. You do it that way.
Hey, they got them from Hitman or Us, I guess.
Hmm.
They had a 2-for-1 special on snipers.
Anyway, a couple.
Oh, now we're allowed to use Hitman's R Us. I thought I
Hmm.
wasn't allowed to use that for anything.
To be fair, we didn't exactly have a job where we had to kill anyone.
I'm going to
Anyway,
fly back very quickly to the protective detail.
Anyway, let me explain what happens in a minute because, well, first of all, the person rises up from his camouflage uniform and throws a gas bomb on everyone. Well, everyone in this area. And it just had to.
Okay. A gas bomb. Okay.
Oh, oh, for the love of.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Did he miss horribly? Did he gas himself?
No, she's confident enough to draw. He's confident enough to draw it out of the way, but he still missed horribly.
Hey. Don't worry, we're fine. Look,
Anyway,
they can't even throw straight.
Jill, you go back and see horrified looks on the crowd's faces. Sorry, not horrified, like horrified looks on the president's daughter's face, on Diamond Star's faces as they look up to the television.
What's on the TV?
Reports like there's a live report. I repeat, the president has been shot. He's been shot by his own. He's been shot by his own escorts. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was just looking
like
I was just
the
looking
last
at
time a
the-
president's been shot.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the whole trick.
That might have been the CIA, Diplo. We don't know if it's the CIA or if it was something or if it was the mob.
We know exactly what it was. One guy fell forward. There's photos that you can clearly see the guy falling forward, and we know it was a slow, heavy-duty rifle shot. That's the one that made the head go pop. And the guy's also back and to the left.
No,
At the end of the day, we know what it was.
Whatever.
We just don't want to acknowledge it because acknowledging the fact that Secret Service accidentally fucked up is,
well, as you watch the report, you see a Secret Service agent just standing by while the president's giving a speech. He says, "Like I just got a headache all of a sudden." Then my
No,
mind
he ain't
blacked
talking to the
out.
media. He ain't talking to the media, my friend.
He's yelling at the Secret Service agents trying to arrest him. Like I just had
So
that head
the other
blacked out.
Secret Service agents are trying to arrest him. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And then before he explains what happened, his head gets popped off by another supposed sniper.
So they shoot the guy who just assassinated the president. Okay.
And rule number 1: assassinate the assassins.
No, that isn't rule number 1. That's
Look,
I'm taking it
it's
from Star Trek.
from killers for less.
Anyways, let's see if she can rescue her husband again. Yes, that's a trick, but
just I don't know what I feel about all of this.
I'm just creating a tunnel to get the security and the VIPs out of here.
So they killed the president? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna-
I guess all of you can make check to see if you're actually infected by the smoke bombs or not.
what kind of check would that be?
Well, toughness, but since it's drone, it's parry.
Perry. Okay.
I mean, you don't make parries. Just
No,
that's the
I meant if it affects you, it's parry. But if it does affect you, then make a toughness check.
Okay.
Is it
Yeah.
poison?
So it's Perry then. Okay.
Or is
so
it inhaled? Is the stuff that inhaled?
then that's my toughness check.
All right, you survive. Yeah, if you're like there's two things, yeah, it's inhaled poison.
Yeah.
All right, Siri and what you call this?
I'm immune to inhaled poisons. It doesn't matter.
You can still get the smoke screen effect.
Okay. The poison part doesn't bother me though, so you know.
So it's either smoke screen or complete knockout. All right, Pyra. All right, Pyra. Your Pyro toughness check.
Mm.
All right, Pyra. You're kind of blind, but the sniper sees that as an opportunity to rescue her husband and escape. So she uses her jump chat, goes right to him, and obviously I can't move again until next round, so you have one chance. Except obviously Pyra's going to take negative, so go ahead. Pyra, you find out one thing. She's skilled in, unlike her husband, who has no fighting ability, she's skilled in CQC, so she's able to counter you. You go, Tech.
Okay. Calling out to the other sniper. Try and restrain her. Let's see what I want.
Okay.
Against Will. Don't know why it's Will. Yep.
Yeah, you restrain her. Well, you stun her a little bit, but other than that now.
Okay, so she's just hindered at most.
Yeah.
And that's all I can do.
Alright, Siri?
I guess I can shoot at her. Boom. Okay. If I miss, then homing shot will make it trigger. Will make it curl around back on her. Yay, homing!
Well, it hurts, but obviously not enough for her to stop him from getting away.
Okay. So I'm getting the security to usher them down the tunnel that I'm creating. sealing up the exit behind me.
All right.
Yep, getting the VIPs out of here.
All right, and combat's over because the sniper pushed up her husband and just away like
I mean, are any
boom,
of these
boom,
people
boom.
really VIPs now that the president's dead?
Yes, yes. The president's daughter still is a VIP because the family, to my knowledge, gets Secret Service for pretty much life.
I mean, I think
They
it's
do.
until the president dies.
No, the security
No,
is
no,
maintained
yeah.
until a new president's sworn in, and even then, the wife and children of the president will still get additional protection for at least a few years after presidency's over.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know
let's put it this
president,
way. The Clintons still have Secret Service.
but I think that's because Bill is alive still.
Jackie
Yeah,
Kennedy got Secret Service protection, I think, for the rest of her life.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you're a standing president, you have a protection for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, Jackie was really trusting the Secret Service after what had happened previously.
But yeah, combat's over since the sniper took her husband away.
Well, job well done. We saved the VIPs. Couldn't do anything about the president.
Was he even here?
No, he's in a completely another city.
So they just killed the president or something. Okay.
Like the president's daughters and just crying with Diamond Star and two. Like I'm sorry this happened.
Let's just get you to safety. Let's get you to safety. Come on, let's move.
Like this is an election year, right? Yeah. So
What does that have to?
It doesn't change. Look, we'll worry about investigations later. Right now, we need to make sure you're secured.
no, my family does not run. I'll run for president in his place then.
Is she 35 or older?
The laws has been changed.
What is this world?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Wait, hold on.
What?
The law has been changed.
And
That would require an amendment.
because of elves and stuff. That's because of the law has been adjusted so that elves and stuffs can run for president. So that means
she's human, correct? That means
she's human, but she's 20. But the law's been lowered to 30.
which means that it's probably still 35, which is the elven equivalent of 30.
Yeah,
It's been added to, not changed.
true. Okay. But
Siri is so confused. I
Okay.
no. I like this. I'll run for president. Now we have to convince her that she can't, but she's too dumb to realize that she has to be 35. She's 25 and she thinks it's just that it has to end in the
I'll run
5.
She's heartbroken. Yes,
No. Let's get an amendment through to get her to run for president.
A minimum amount of time that would take, assuming everyone involved is probably would be done after the election's over.
No, we can rush this. We can rush this by kidnapping a few dozen senators.
No, we'd have to kidnap all the senators, all the congressmen, and all the governors, and all of the state senates.
No. You only need the House and the Senate, and we can kidnap most of them.
You do realize that the amendment that has to be ratified by the states and requires, I think it's 3/4 or 2/3 of the states to sign off on.
I mean, to be fair, that's because of the fact that states are stupid. And to be fair, technically, they only need that if you don't have the supermajority in the Senate.
No, if an amendment is started at the federal level, it has to be ratified by the states.
30 states in particular.
Yeah, which is 2/3 of the states, roughly. So no matter how much support you get at the federal level, it doesn't matter. States still have their say.
We can fix that. We can fix that by killing all the governors.
there would just be emergency. There would just be special elections to replace them.
And we keep killing until they just ratify it. Siri's okay with a few dozen corpses. Listen. We're having this girl run for president now. This is going on, which means the campaign's changed. We have to ratify in that she can run for president.
I'm going to go on a hard pass on that one.
She put. If I was to like, I have a mansion in the gay off area. If you even want to take me to it.
We're working on making sure you're secured. I don't know if that location has been secured yet or not.
Good point.
Right now, I'm taking you guys to the police station, which more than likely has been taken over by the Secret Service because, President's daughter's in town. So pop it, basically rumbling, and then suddenly stone elevator comes out of the floor of the police station, full of Secret Service and the VIPs, and my character sitting in the center of it.
What the? Eli looks like, what in the hell's going on?
Evacuating the VIPs to a secured location.
Well, did a great job doing it. You saw the news.
I wasn't told. I was told to protect the president's daughter. The president's in another city.
Who's the president now?
The vice president.
The vice president
is the presumptive president. Right now,
No. Where is the vice president?
He was off state. They ran back as soon as the gunshot was heard.
What political party is the vice president?
Presumably same as the president.
Also, who's the Speaker of the House? Because the Speaker of the House is next in line.
Yep, and then the leader of the Senate, then Secretary of State.
Okay, I say we assassinate the vice president.
No.
This is not a villain campaign, right?
Listen, all I'm saying is if we assassinate the vice president,
then the Speaker of the House is next.
No, then we put the Speaker of the House in charge. Because the Speaker of the House will clearly be better than the Vice President, because clearly she would know better than to trust the Vice President. And if the Vice President was the Vice President, you're only Vice President if A, you're hoping the President dies, or B, people hate you.
You do know the Vice President does actually have several official functions, right? Including breaking up ties in the Senate.
Fine. We don't have to kill the vice president. You are all so killjoys. All I'm saying is we could, wipe the slate clean. Put in a constitutional monarchy.
Nah, I'm fine with the system as is.
That's really twisted. Actually, I find that more twisted than my suggestions. This system's broken as shit.
Yeah, but
obviously the system should be the president is decided in the octagon. You have the top 4 people that are elected. Winner in the first it starts as 2v2. Then it becomes the final 2v2. Winner of that.
Why not have them?
Hell in the cell. Sorry. The elimination chamber.
Elimination chamber. All 4 presidents come in. Why don't we just have it be a knife fight where we strap razors to their elbows and their ankles and have them go at it like roosters?
Because then it would be might made right philosophy, which is not the best philosophy.
No. We get them political intrigue benefits. So basically, the one that has the best policy that they can actually articulate gets,
That's a highly subjective position. You know this. Policy positions are subjective; they're not objective.
No, they're objective. After you've been around for a few centuries, you'll get that. Don't worry. Just read some history. You'll understand.
I have read history. Whenever people vote themselves into the treasury, no matter what policy it is, the nation will then collapse. The best option is a small government that does very little.
You're an idiot.
From outside.
I now understand. I'm sorry. I thought that you were a smarter character. You think that the big government's bad. Right, moving on.
Almost every problem we can point to modern day has its roots in large government.
No,
It is
small
just-
government. We can point it all to small government because small government has done this, small government has done that, because these people are trying to force a small government on a system that can't support that because they don't understand the importance of governmental bodies.
And the problem is when you start centralizing power, that system will become corrupted and it will be taken over, leading to far worse outcomes than inefficiencies that exist in small government. More people will die due to large government than do small government.
No, more people die from small governments than large governments, and that's simply a fact. Anytime you've looked at historical stuff dealing with large governments, you see how that there can be a corruption, and there always will be a corruption in a system, but that corruption...
I didn't realize libertarians had an over 100 million body count in a century. Oh, wait, that's the communists. Large government, guys.
The Secret Service agents just looked at it like,
Yes,
well,
yes, because
whether large government or small government doesn't matter. We have to get the situation under control. And
Yes,
to see
we
police
know.
officers getting ready to shoot up to try and locate the snipers. Obviously, they know something, but
Be right back.
so yeah, Eli took the pop star and and Angeli away from with a few Secret Service agents, and the police and the FBI has an all patrols bulletin out for the two snipers. One of them, of course, is a complete mess, so no one knows what she looks like. All hers is like face out what appears to be a female. Obviously, the other sniper is loud, proud, and arrogant, but he's knocked out. Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
I want to join the search or protect them for a while.
mhm.
So what are you gonna do now?
I guess we're gonna have to wait for instructions from our FBI allies. See if they want us on this, or if this is something that that we're going to be more on the periphery of.
After about a couple of minutes, after about hours, like, I'm sorry to get you involved with this. Can you help? We can't fight. We can't fight them at all. It seems
Find
like
who?
one of them has a complete camouflage uniform.
Oh, the snipers.
Well, the second sniper.
Probably was a spotter or a backup sniper. Hard to say for certain. Just keep them away from the windows, and we should be fine. And away from people we haven't vetted.
Yes, Chief Eli is downstairs downstairs in our war room with the pop star and Angela right now. And you see someone like a police officer wave at you, like, come here.
I walk over.
Same here.
She quickly closes the door, like, I believe you met my boss a couple of days ago.
Cocks an eyebrow.
She points out our emblem showing lieutenant.
Well, isn't the chief of police already been arrested by the FBI?
Nope. Well, only you know that he's corrupted.
Got it. So I'm assuming she's referring to the chief of police.
Yeah.
Yes, we know. That's why we only have Secret Service with her right now. And if anything were to happen in this police station, and it were to get, and the president's daughter were to get injured or killed due to a chief of police that was being ineffective or helping the enemy, that would invite one hell of a nasty investigation, leading to guaranteed him losing any and everything he has.
You don't know what he has. You don't know what he has. Trust me.
Besides, we'll physically be here to keep an eye on the president's daughter. If he tries anything, it will not be good.
Uh, anyway, you see. Anyway, you see the foot. Anyway, you see the footage of what happened.
Yep, saw the footage.
Does it seem strange to you that the sniper the assassin would get a huge headache first?
Yeah. Then the head explodes. Something goes in there.
Especially since my associates grew up to father her, and he's about 6 months away from retirement. He had everything he needed to appear to live a happy life. So why would he assassinate the president? I think someone got into his mind, if you will.
Yeah. Like, what kind of magic could do that? Unless, like, some kind of, like, nanobot explosive device was used.
No, according to my boss, they have a very powerful psychic that could change and manipulate people's minds. The council, that is. Like I think that's one of those. And then I hear a phone ring. Like, yes, what is it? This could be fun. Yeah, I'm busy. All right, bye. Well, it seems like my boss is. Well, it seems my boss is
Be that
out
next
of
few months.
favor with. It seems my boss is out of favor with the Council of Seven now. So
Yeah, it's a
unfortunately,
shame.
say again.
I think that's a shame.
Yeah, he's right now. Will do about. I think it reports like 20 assassins trying to get to his own head. And beat him with an inch of his life. And beat him with just a katana. So yeah, this gonna be entertaining to say the least. Anyway, I have to get back to work. It takes a couple of days before the all clear alarm goes off. The, the snipers are either the snipers are too far away or too well concealed for them to find them. The station's been checked, nothing suspicious, except for a couple of rounds, except for the sniper rounds. But other than that, either snipers moved on or completely disappear off the radar.
Well, Very secure, at least. Just gotta figure out. It's probably gonna be difficult, but do you think you might be able to get it so that we might be able to examine the president's body?
Sure. Sure, we're on our way back to the White House anyway. We can bring you along as an investigation team.
Yeah. Actually gets a chance to get an idea of what happened.
Alright, so back to the White House. Obviously Diamond and her bodyguards are Diamond and her bodyguards split on the way to go to another concert. Now the concert is like the presidential memorial concert starts right now. Hell, she's a pop star, but at least she keeps her eye on prize. Anyway, you see the president, but you take to the morgue. You see the president's body one side, and now late sniper on the other side. Sorry, the late assassin on the other side.
Okay. Sewell, Diplo, any of you guys here?
Hello.
Let's give him like 5
Hello.
minutes.
All right. Hello.
Have they returned?
No, I was wondering.
I don't think so.
I was just kind of waiting for them to return.
All right. Well, on the way to the morgue, you hear Oceana and a very tall, very muscular man pretty much yelling at each other. Like, how can you let the president get assassinated? We didn't know that the president's going to get assassinated. Like, calm down, Mr. Ortega. Oh, shut your mouth. Premise, this is Ortega. Pretty much the Superman of the world.
All right.
He looks at you and is like, And what are you doing here, second rate?
Autopsy for the president. It seemed like whatever happened was not external, but internal.
And do you think you have the skills to do that? I think you're just full of crap like she is. So shut up! Listen, you're all second rate. You, her, and those FBI helicopters that can't find two snipers. Two! And one of them's injured and you can't find them. Air Opera's injury said she wants to run for president. Obviously, she can't because of laws. But I'm 35. But I'm over 35. I could run for president, and no one's going to kill me. Me.
Uh-huh.
Did you question me, boy?
Everyone's got a weakness.
I have no weakness. You ever heard the comics? Faster than speed, bird, more powerful than local mud, blah 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 blah. That's me, except more powerful. I'm
Whatever you say,
supreme, if you
Homelander.
will.
Whatever you say, Homelander.
I was thinking more superior man, but anyway. Like, don't not compare me to some fictional garbage.
Pretty sure that's what you're already doing.
He runs up and tries to intimidate you. I assume you don't back down.
Back down. Back down. Show your cowardice. That way, when you act submissive and you stab him in the back, he won't be expecting it.
And who are you, little girl? She looks at Siri.
Siri, Homelander. Homelander, Siri.
I am not Homelander. I am Ortaga.
Oh, so it's... Oh, man. I forgot we'd watched that series together. That was a good series, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know who the boys are.
I can't remember Kiri's character's name.
DeathSec.
DeathSec. Yeah, I forgot we'd watched that series together, DeathSec.
Do not compare me to some fictional evil character. I am the Superman.
Pulls out a thermos, pours into the cup of the thermos, blows on it. Okay, I have some soup now. You may continue with your ranting and your raving, trying to prove to us that you're not Homelander by acting like Homelander. Go on.
He looks at this. He looks at the thermos, grabs it, and crushes it, and throws it back at you.
Still has the cup with the soup in it. Sips the soup.
Then kicks the soup.
Oh, well, there goes that soup.
Say again?
Well, there goes my soup. That was rude.
Anyway, Anyway, let's get the paperwork set up for me to run for president once the election season's over. I'm sure I'm going to win.
Wait. So how many political parties are there?
You're
running.
No. You're
running instead of him.
Homelander ran down, yelled at Oceana for not protecting the president, and then considers you all second rate. It's like, well, Well, since Angela says she can't run for president, I will, and I'll be much stronger than her, or anything for that matter, or
What
even a
does
few for
strength
that
have to do
matter.
with being the president?
She see, she sees that you're weak because he says you're weak, and to be fair, the president was weak, but he is also the president.
Being strong or weak is not. What is wrong with you? Are you stupid?
Something tells me
Also,
Teddy
you owe me a
Roosevelt
new
III would
thermos.
kick his ass.
Also, not how the presidency works.
I know, but like I said, to be fair, he is the world's Superman, so the world's equivalent of Superman, so he's pretty much gonna get instant. He's pretty much gonna get instant votes once he elects.
Not if
Once
he
he,
acts like this.
of course, he's not gonna act like this in person.
Look,
Well,
obviously
too
what we
bad
need
that
to
we're
do-
streaming this worldwide.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I record and stream everything.
yeah.
I've kind of gotten a few complaints from Twitch about that because of odd hour type stuff.
Oh, you're streaming too? Nice. I do Magic Stream on Twitch and Magic Twitch and YouTube and MagicTube and Google Hangouts.
Ooh, Hangouts is still a thing?
Oh yeah, yeah, I know.
It's like that.
Google apparently doesn't die.
Well, no. Clearly, Google Hangouts exists because this is the setting where you could be the president because you're the son of the president or the daughter.
Look, obviously what we need to do is resurrect Teddy Roosevelt III, and he'll probably do well.
No.
Also missed it earlier. Sam Smith the fourth identity's been found out, so he's pretty much assassinating the assassins sent after him.
So can we?
So far away, you see like blood on the streets as a dwarf of a shore cuts down everything in sight.
So can we elect / revive from the dead JFK? Like, I think we should do that.
You killed the only You have the only necromancer. Okay, you were here last time. Necromancy is a bad art, and the last necromancer you found out has his soul torn from his body and thrown into two separate voids.
Oh please! Who hasn't done a little bit of necromancy on the side?
That was a book that Ancient Scully was afraid of when she walked into the headquarters. It's not just necromancy; it's body modifications as well.
Who hasn't body modified themselves with ancient unknowable evils?
Not involuntarily. Involuntarily, right add. And a 95% failure rate.
Pulls out a second thermos of soup. Soup?
Where did you get those Germans from?
I'm rich.
So am I. Being this world's hero has its advantages.
No, just say you're this world's Superman. We know you read comics at this point, Homelander.
I am not Homelander! And to prove it, he takes your phone, types in a couple passwords, and shows you his bank account. See?
Why did you use my phone for that?
Because I want to use my phone and then smash it to bits.
Okay, whatever. Thanks for your bank accounts.
He destroys your phone. He destroys your phone, so he has no answer.
Did you? It's called cloning. Oh God, he doesn't. You don't know how to. Oh my.
Yes, he is a big asshole moron. That's what I'm deciding him to be.
Oh, good.
Homelander perfectly.
So that means you
Yeah.
and Gio can run together as president and vice president. All hail the new libertarian regime. I'll go get my orphanage-based warehouse set up. Now you bid for how little you're going to work for. And if you don't meet a certain quota, then you're going to be out. Then we'll get the zombies in. All hail the new regime.
She looked like, where's the camera? You see, this is the tough presidency that this country needs. If anyone's still recording, I'm officially comparing myself to run for president of the United States. This is
Which party?
the party of me.
So the Green Party, got it.
Well, technically it's independent, but anyway. Anyways, he gets a lawyer like out of my way, and pretty much pushes you to the side. And now I continue to more room. And like I said earlier, you see the president and you see the assassin. And far away you see the assassin. Well, former assassin. Well, dead assassin.
So it's like, there's the assassin, former assassin. He holds up a sign saying, I'm retiring. And then he gets shot, and then we all just look at him. Well, that's our day.
Yeah, so it's just got to head out at 5:30.
Alright.
All right. So I'd say this has been a productive day. Go to DC in a private jet. Get drunk on jet. Sleep on jet. Insult Homelander. I think this has been a good day.
Buy the private jet.
You can't, it's Air Force One.
I'm buying the private jet.
It's Air Force One. I'm pretty sure the government is going to sell you Air Force One.
I mean,
We'll sell them Air Force 2.
fine. I'll just build a floating fortress.
Where do you get a floating fortress from? Even though she was like, where did you get a floating fortress from?
I'll have it next week. Don't worry. I have my resources.
She just looked like, that's scary rich.
Oh, please. It's soup rich.
Carrie, what time is it in your area?
Standard.
Say again?
I'm Eastern Standard, so I got about an hour and a half.
So I got an hour, okay. Alright, so like I said, you see the president with a couple of Secret Service agents, and you see the assassin with a
The current president or the old president?
The ex-president.
Yeah, we're in the autopsy room.
You know what this means?
Yep.
Okay,
Somehow
guys.
the brain's gonna go disappear.
Why did the brain disappear?
They're saying
Say again?
somehow the brain will disappear. Kind of like what happened with JFK.
It didn't. Like, again, like the stuff I was mentioning is all like stuff that we know. It's just that people don't want to believe it because the problem is it's not as cool as a conspiracy theory as, you know, the most probable thing being somebody just fucked up and accidentally shot the president. Which is, you know, incredibly depressing when you think about it. What would you rather be? Conspiracy theory by the mafia or guy fires off a shot from a book depository, agent behind the president gets knocked forward because he gets startled by the shot and accidentally shoots the president in the back of the head?
I'm going with the book depository.
No, that's the actual combo of things that happened. no one wants to acknowledge it because, well, just think about how fucking depressing that is.
What about the grassy knoll?
It's just because people want there to be something there. Again, that gets into the whole problem of people want there to be a mystery.
I just like to imagine we're having this conversation, like the people who do the autopsy are just looking at us going, what?
I think every conversation you guys had, I'm thinking everyone's even is. I'm assuming that everything is in character.
Also, she'll just put her gun next to the president's head, and then she'll just, where's the hole? How intact is his skull?
The Secret Service agents scrambled towards you, but thankfully Laura's like, no, he has this, and puts that right at the back of his head where the where the assassin's bullet was.
Okay. Siri, while this is going on, she's gonna stick her like 1 foot long Alucard sized hand cannon into the hole, and then pull the trigger. And then the president's eyes will glow. There we go.
What did you do?
You do know necromancy is illegal.
It's not necromancy. One, necromancy is communing with the spirits of the dead. All I did was I had Daedalus make it so that his spirit has to stay in proximity of his body for the next year.
We can't exactly put him out like this.
He's fine. It will take a few hours. Just say that he survived the headshot. I mean, basically the only thing, he'll die again if somebody murders him. But it'll fuck with people.
Will it be cognizant?
Oh yeah, he'll be cognizant. He'll be fine. It's just gonna take him a few hours because his body has to repair the hole in the back of his head.
Well, in that case, can you He points at
No,
the
they have to be 24 hours or less.
He points at the assassin like, can you do something like that as well to see if what the hell happened?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can do it 6 times. Well, not 6 times like total, but I can only have like 6 running at a time. Anyways, yeah, sure. Yeah, there you go. And that's me spending a hero point to temporarily give Siri a different power from her array from Daedalus. Because mutants are masterminds, and now the assassin will be waking up eventually.
What happened? Oh my god, what did I do?
See? Mind control.
I did have some headache.
Well, you got shot.
I got blacked out, and then I recovered from the headache. I saw the president on the ground. Then my mind went blank again. What's this hole in my head? All I can remember is, do it. Do it. Do it. Patting on the back of my head.
What else was the voice saying other than just do it?
No, he's still trying to recover, so he's still trying to remember. So he's still trying to remember what happened. Like, of all times, well, I remember staying on guard. This was the last duty. Then someone took control of my mind. It's like, Like, the president is an asshole, isn't he? For elves, humans, all that. Why don't you finish him off to make the world a better place? Of course,
So,
I rejected it, of course, but well, my body didn't exactly agree with that.
so what you're saying is that the voice thinks the president is an anti-human supremacist? What is he a supremacist? What?
I should
These.
I should note that the former assassin was an elf.
I'm just confused. Like, I'm trying to figure out their plans here, but it's like.
The their plan was to assassinate the president, and well, I can't go any further without spoiling storylines. Ortaga looks past the door like, "Are you done yet?"
He's fine. He's fine.
Like, what do you mean he's fine? What the hell did you do? How come they're alive?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He storms towards you like, what, and tries to pick you up. What did you do?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You did something, didn't you? Is it necromancy? You know we have solutions for necromancy, right?
At no point was necromancy done by me.
By you, so that means someone else is a necromancer.
And that there was no necromancy done by individuals who can speak for themselves inside this room.
He ignores you and tries to run down every scientist and doctor and until they say the same thing.
So I just had fun fucking with him.
Yeah, in Homeland, there's not going to be completely berserk now.
Yeah, now he can't run. Well, actually, he can still run as a third-party candidate.
Fine. Mr. President, with all due respect, you're weak. I will
Okay,
still...
one, no, we're not having this type of... That's not going to help anything. Two, just going, you're weak. It's not an argument.
Let me finish. You're weak on your policies. You're weak on your execution. You send these
Hey!
You send these second-rate heroes to perform what should be a national health emergency when you have me on speed dial.
I'm gonna point something out. I just want to note that's rude.
Second rate.
Two, I'm much more likely to be third rate.
Good. That's a first great idea all day. Oceana's second rate. That's why she retired to find some lover boy or two. Shut up!
I thought Oceana was a lesbian.
No, she's straight.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why she retired to look for to look for a soulmate.
Dick. She was looking for dick. Let's get it right.
More than dick.
Oh. She wants the full package.
She just looked at it like, you're being very rude.
Oceana, Mommy and Daddy are talking right now.
I'm older than you.
How old's Oceana?
28.
40, 33, 28. What? Which one is it, time?
28.
Yeah, no, I'm older than you.
I should note that Ortega's 37.
Still older than you.
Like, you're older. Oceana backs down, like, almost falling to tears. But Ortega just looks like, I don't care how old you are, you're still a third-rate hero.
Hey,
Like,
hey. Only us third rates can call ourselves third rates. Don't you dare disrespect us like that, you scruffy nerf herder.
1 second. Because now he's going to do a very, what's it called, Homelander thing. Alright. Alright, 28 DC. As he attempts to slap you.
He's slapping me?
Yeah.
Kinky. Okay.
Like, don't you dare talk to me about.
I'm fine.
Oh, god damn!
Bitch, I have luck.
Apparently!
I can re-roll things when I want to. Just stares at him. If you're gonna go for a love tap, you gotta make it count. Now stop being a child and go do some actual heroing.
He just looks at you like completely and utterly frustrated.
Or I could beat your ass like the redhead stepchild you seem to want to be.
Like, before he actually gets into a combat pose, Ocean's like, no, just go. Go. There's some
Yeah, look, listen to Oceana. She understands. I mean, you probably can't even beat her up. What chances do you have against me? And I mean, look at her.
Well, to be fair, she probably could because she's unlike Homelander, who's mostly muscle. She actually is tactical and can use long range attacks.
I just like how she's just trying to rile him up more right now, just because.
Like, well, I can use long range attacks. I can imprison people with an electric cage. And I'm pretty much more beloved than you. Oh, shut up! And she storms out the room. I don't know if I should. She looks at say like, I don't know if I should thank you or hit you, but I'll just nod and say, this is.
Listen. Siri head pats Oceana. This is what we call helping each other. Now, I did it by being an asshole to him because that was more fun. Now, you need to think about how open you are about your retirement stuff. Because at the end of the day, even if it was to find a soulmate, at the end of the day, people are going to make that insult. And if you can't have tough enough skin to handle that, then you're going to end up like him at some point. Or you're going to end up like any other person that, when they lose an argument, starts screaming and ranting and raving about a non sequitur.
Good point.
Yeah.
Even when we work together, he still finds a way to push my buttons.
Yeah. You're a good kid.
Like, how old are you anyway?
I reset every 300 years. Exact aging is hard to date with that in mind.
I thought I was a big sis of this party, of this little group.
No, like I know, like, I've done at least 2 resets, maybe, I don't know how many total, but that still puts me at, like, 750. I fought in the Civil War.
Oh damn, that's according to your American history books. That's wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of people trying to edit the history to try and make it about an issue that it wasn't about, rather than just acknowledge the fact that they were horrible human beings.
Well, well, as the old Earth saying says, history is written by the winners.
This was written by the losers because people are stupid. Don't overthink it. I know. It's really dumb.
Anyway, she hands her like thanks. Thanks. I lost my way. She always finds a way to push my buttons.
Back. Sorry about that.
No problem. You missed the Homelander of the world.
Look, as long as no one's dead or the world's on fire, I'm fine.
We have you running as his vice president.
My character's not even a legal adult yet.
No, Okay, long story short, Ortaga or the Homelander.
We Ortega. Mexican Homelander.
I've actually stole that name from Saturday Night Slam Master. So when I actually do
Mexican Superman.
pretty
Damn
much.
Damn it! It's Mexican Superman.
I actually stole the name from Saturday Night Slam Master. It's like, oh wait a second, he's big.
He's taking all the superheroic positions from all these other hardworking supers. Other racist jokes, but I don't know.
But yeah, Ortega says he's going to run for president because he thinks that the president's policies is weak and the fact that he gets assassinated so easily, it's weak for the country.
That is a very, very bad position to take. Sympathy vote usually skyrockets after a presidential assassination.
I mean, the president's also alive.
Yeah, the president's still alive thanks to
Siri. I fixed him.
Oh, nice.
For a year. Legitimately, he only has a year. I want you to understand, Mr. President, you are going to die legitimately in 365 days from now.
It's enough to finish out your term and get your affairs in order.
Yeah. Also, it's going to be explosive. So be in a field. You're going to make a mess.
What did you do? Use necromancy?
No, God, no. I had Daedalus put them back together. Points to the gun.
Soul tying.
Yes.
Yeah. Literally, since Daedalus is a demon, he just grabs the man's soul, forces it back into the body, binds it there, and the body holds the soul there for about a year. Well, a year, technically. About a year is, it's always a full year. People always have it written as about a year.
You do know there are healing mages out there that are pretty damn powerful.
He was dead at that point, though.
They weren't already gone.
Yeah, he is fully dead.
Yeah. So I literally put him back together just enough that he would
right now. You're in a war with our vice president and a revived former secret service member.
Yeah. And basically, the exploding thing is the chains that bind when they release after a year. All the energy of the soul trying to get to heaven will just skyrocket. On the plus side, if there is a heaven, he's getting an instant one-way ticket there. On the downside, yeah. Also, yeah, just don't overthink it too much.
The whole demon thing, but as long as you keep it in check, I'm not going to say too much. Demons are tricky things to work with.
I mean, Daedalus is fine. It's not his fault he's a demon.
Does he revel in the torment of other souls?
Not really, no. He just likes popping jokes about his boner.
Got it. So he's
More of a
a
troll
lust,
than anything else.
more of a lust and comedic demon.
I mean, I guess at one point. What did you do when you were in hell, anyways? Or wherever you went? Okay. But how did you get a duck that size at that time of night?
Okay, moving right along. So we need to.
I never thought of using corkscrews like that on those type of genitals.
Okay, so
Listen, extreme BDSM is not for me. I don't care what you're saying, Daedalus, and I don't care that I have the regeneration powers to survive such a process. Most people aren't okay with that sort of thing.
moving to the productive conversation. We're gonna have to come up with a story because the populace is probably gonna freak out if they find out a demon was involved in bringing you back to life.
The idea is that
Technically, he's a risen demon. So he was a demon.
Not to mention we
Look,
have
I can tell the difference. I probably could tell the difference, but most people probably not.
Not to mention we had to hide him because obviously, if he shot the president and then got shot himself, and then somehow resurrected,
We'll have to make this.
There might be cry for a necromancer, even if it's not necromancy.
Yeah.
You see what Ortaga was crying about a few minutes ago. That's not what exactly the world's going to say.
Yeah. Well, what we can do is we can say he was barely alive and they got him to a magical healer just in time. Unfortunately, the healer was only able to buy time. We should be honest with that. We should make sure there.
Yeah, that part we can work in.
Yeah, we work in. He only has about a year left, enough to finish his term, but during that time he will be fine. Smooth transition of power can occur.
Yeah.
So this is going to take some.
It's going to be tricky with that lunatic starting his presidential run. Even if everything's live streaming, he just tries to rave off and say, "Oh, I was just stressed out because of the president getting shot at. I'm really just a nice guy."
He's kind of crossed that line with the whole getting assassinated means you're weak comments. He kind of stepped in that one.
Not that he's not going to try ever.
What the fuck is this? What is this world that we live in?
So, look.
Well, like I said, Ortaga is supposed to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Look,
Mr. President, I'm sorry that you're literally on borrowed time. That you only have 1 year left, but you being still alive right now is a good thing. Smooth transition of power.
At least I get to say goodbye to my daughter.
Yes.
Oh, also you can't speak with any of your family or loved ones.
Wait, what?
No, that's a joke. That's a fucking joke.
I've
always
that
wanted
would just
to
be
do that.
cruel.
I was saying in that case, I should just kill me now. But...
I mean, to be fair, we could extend it to 5 whole years if he wants it. We could then do that.
No, I think a year is enough to get my settlement in order.
Yeah, affairs in order, all that stuff. So yeah.
Yay!
What are you going to do?
What is?
Wow, still.
We're in the middle of a session.
Ah.
Who's this?
God's burden.
Sorry. Yeah, we're in the middle of a session. You can say listen, but yeah.
It's a burden.
I'm curious what you guys are playing.
Mutants and Masterminds.
What is this?
It's a superhero tabletop game.
Ah.
I think we're at a I think we're at a good endpoint, basically, just to finish up, wrap up what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
And then
President makes a speech, reveals the bits of truth that we're going to let out. That he only has that through magical healing, he was brought back from the brink of death, but it came at a cost. He only has about a year left.
Meanwhile, this former Secret Service agent was secretly teleported to a tunnel to make his escape because obviously he's
So, should I tell the Secret Service guy that I gave him the full 5 years, so if he gets near his loved one, he's going to explode?
No, he only asked for a year or two, like, let me just get my
I was going to give him the full 5 years just so he could explode. He's like, honey, I'm just all over the house.
He was in the room when he explained to him that it's going to explode in a year.
Damn it. I really want to do that, though. Like,
remember, they're both in the morgue.
Listen, all I'm saying is I just want to see a man explode over his loved ones in a gory shower of kibbles and bits.
Kibbles and bits, kibbles and bits.
So the small Secret Service agent retires, sets up a boat, and just rides out into the sea for the next year.
Yep. I'm going to return.
Kids are not going to do good in school for a while.
I'm going to
He's
probably
retired.
disappear back to my character's home base for a little while. This was a very eventful, what was it, day?
Well,
2 hours.
Like 5 days with hunting the snipers to failed attempts.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been an eventful few days.
Yeah.
I'm also going to put that necromancer's journal into the kind of locked away archives of my library.
I realized that during this session I drank 4 cups of chicken stock.
What?
Chicken stock's nice.
Okay.
Alright, well, one little thing as you put away the book, you accidentally saw one of the pages, and you found out
he's gonna study this a little bit.
No, I mean, you found out that one of the surviving, let's just say, experiments was Ortaga himself.
Oh.
What? No. What? No. What?
Ooh, we got Homelander.
Twist.
In other words, the necromancer assassinated Ortaga and rebuilt them back from square one, and he calls him his ultimate masterpiece. But for some reason, I can't get control of him. The next time I'll reprogram the.
Do I have detailed information on how he was put together?
Oh yeah, in explicit, painful, and grueling detail. He did fully kill him, but
so you've basically just given me the blueprints. Do you know what I can do with blueprints?
No. Here's the more important thing. Besides having those blueprints, you know what an undead still is?
What? Basically a corpse that's animated.
Something that I can affect with my 1 year thing.
Oh my god.
Hey, you have 1 year left to live. What?
Before you explode.
So your power is that you can tell people that they're going to die in a year, and they do?
No, I can bring somebody back from the dead, but they only get a year.
Jesus.
Well, fortunately, during the story, says he's not undead. He's he brought to the brink of death before he experimented on him.
Damn it! Now I can't do it. Damn it, Die! Why you ruined my fun? I just wanted to bring. I just
said he's on the brink of death a few minutes ago.
Damn it, Ty! All I'm saying is I want to ruin your plot before you even get the chance.
I'm gonna have my the spirits and knowledge in my library pull up everything they have on pull up every book I have on undoing necromancy and anti unlife techniques and rituals just to start stockpiling.
So basically, get Necromancy 101 and do all the steps backwards.
No, do anti necromancy 101 because there are books on that.
Wait. If you're doing anti-necromancy, and he is powered by necromancy, and being half... Also, that necromancer almost killed Superman, and we beat the shit out of him. So we're stronger than Superman.
He created Superman.
No, we're stronger than Superman is all I'm hearing.
He created the Superman.
We're stronger than Superman is all I'm hearing.
You ever see the movie Mega Man with Titan? That's pretty much what happened, except obviously a more painful, elongated form.
I understand what you're saying.
Also, that necromancer isn't coming back, by the way.
Well, I mean, I could send him to heaven.
No. His soul was thrown into the void between dimensions. He's gone.
See, I was going to suggest that I bring him back so he's a year, then we put him in a coffin somewhere in an anti-magic zone, because that would be...
Yeah, there's a reason why you have to send him to void. He already died several times, but has a spell cast on him, which the second he hits heaven or hell, he resurrects back to life within a couple of hours.
Who's sending him to heaven? Why does he have a heaven version of that spell?
He knows he's going to hell, but just in case.
What he has is when he hits the
pre-described afterlife. I know, but it's the type of... He's prepared for just in case somebody sends him to heaven instead. And my character's like, what? Siri's just staring at these notes. The fuck?
There's actually notes like I visited hell today because some rage mob decided to kill me. Thankfully I finished the spell already. It was hot in there for a couple of minutes, then I resurrected back to life. I like
you left the front door open, Gio.
Say again?
Gio, you left the front door open.
I don't leave the front door open. It's magically sealed.
Points to the open front door. Don't ask. Don't overthink it, Gio.
I could assume I could have let you in since you are also magically inclined, if I remember right, or at least you have magical knowledge. Yeah. I brought you to a townhouse that is in a city that is a large elven enclave. We're in the elven enclave. Going through the back door, and hooray, we're now in a castle.
Siri's an immortal.
Woohoo, castle.
100% is magic.
Got it.
Yeah. Also, she also has Artificer and Ritualist.
Nice.
Yeah.
You probably could recognize some of the runes that are written around here.
Yes, so we can work together.
Yeah.
Then we can sacrifice all those babies I've got.
No sacrificing the innocent.
Oh, they're not innocent babies.
They're fucking evil babies.
Are they baby devils?
No, they're just babies that I duct taped knives to and then released into a room.
Like fucking hamsters.
Yeah, eventually one of them's gonna stab another, then they're not an innocent baby anymore.
You created that entire scenario. You're the one to blame here. The baby doesn't have the cognitive ability to understand what the hell's going on.
Darn it! That's why that ritual didn't work.
I'm afraid to see what happens. I'm afraid to see in a world in which this one was around for the necromancy fight.
Well, one, clearly she was around. She was just too busy. Also, clearly Siri is joking about the duct tape knife babies. But goddamn, does she want to do that now? She's just thinking of it like. Also, no. At no point have I forced the babies to use the duct tape knives on each other. In this theoretical situation that has not happened, at no point have they been forced to do this.
My mentor would have hated you.
I think I met your mentor.
Wouldn't be surprised if you did. She's only been in this world for, she was in this world for about 15, 16 years, but you may have crossed paths.
Yeah, I've been around for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, you were out getting some water or something, Gio, when we were talking about the fact that I was around. I've seen both what you humans called world wars. It was boring.
And the Civil War.
I mean, yeah. We're all just in Gio's house eating his food.
Which isn't a problem. I have basically a limitless supply. I've got the lifestyle, the living space upgrade to the place. So
While Gio's studying the necromancer, the necromancer guide, and yeah, there's some. Let's just use your imagination to see. He tortured women, children, men of all shapes and sizes.
But did he torture giraffes?
Actually, yes, pets, animals too, including an elephant who, like, I ran across an elephant today. I wondered if I confuse him with a chain devil and a pit fiend. It took a while. It took a while.
I was hoping it was going to be like he was trying to make an elephant centaur, like a normal human torso, but on an elephant body.
Oh no,
that would have a lot of problems.
Oh no, he actually did that too. Unfortunately, that's one of the experiments that didn't survive.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if you know what the hell you're doing with biomancy, the bodies are way too different. The scales are wrong. Way wrong.
But it would be fucking hilarious, especially if you still had the trunk there. So imagine it's like everyone thinks it's his dick, but it's actually just the trunk that he uses to feed himself.
Fortunately, not hybrid. Yeah, the
centaur, the elephant centaur.
No, I meant the hybrid elephant pit fiend. What you call it?
The chimera.
Thank you. The chimera is actually.
His name is Steve. Actually,
the chimera is still alive somewhere.
Oh my god! You know what this means, right?
We got a job for us to do.
No, God, that's not our job. 2, it's still an elephant. It's going to die eventually.
Unless it's a mortal elephant.
Like,
silly elephants can't be immortal.
And you also find out one more thing.
All that homosexual sex kills them when they get elephant AIDS.
Like, Homela, Ortaga was the first. There's actually 2 other survivors out there with his exact makeup, but Ortega's actually the more active one.
So there's 2 other Supermen out there.
Pretty much, yes.
So what we're learning here is we can literally throw 2 other people of equal power level to Ortaga at Ortaga.
If you convince them to.
Or we could, just come up with a thing that will sap the necromantic energies from his body and just depower him, assuming he survives the process.
No. Listen here. If we have all 3 fight each other, then we can film it. And we can call it Justice Society Ortaga versus...
The other 2 names are unknown.
Oh, God, we need a good name. We need something like...
We're not doing bum fights
with... Peacock Man!
We're not doing bum fights with We're not going to do bum fights with a necromatically empowered superhero.
I don't know
and
why
two
not.
others.
You weren't around at Rockefeller's bum fights. Oh God, they were glorious. He would strap them down with firearms, and they would just go at each other for a nickel. Man was a cheap asshole.
I'm pretty sure you're around for all President Jackson's duels.
Of course, I personally prefer that Pope that had prostitutes collect chestnuts with their vaginas for him.
Wait, what?
Look it up. That's an actual thing.
There are
What? President Jackson did that?
no, there it was I think called the Banquet of Chestnuts.
Gina nuts?
It was welcome to the world of the history of the Catholic Church. It's got a lot of nuts crop up at the Pope.
And a lot of popes with kids for some reason, despite the whole. Even though the priest didn't
Technically,
have to
they
become
only took it out as celibate, but not chastity.
Yeah, no, I was going to point out something. The Pope has always had to be celibate, but the priest didn't have to be celibate until the 12th century.
They don't have to, that just means they can't marry. That doesn't mean they can't have sex. That would be a vow of chastity.
Having sex with other men's wives, though, is a problem.
Yeah, that's adultery.
Meanwhile, Jim Pan's shoplashing his boxing ring right now because he's trying to get none of this.
It's only a problem if you get caught.
No, it's just a straight up problem. It's just a straight up problem, adultery. Agreements have been made, and thus you're helping breaking them.
Yeah, there were 50 courtesans in the party who spent the entire evening naked and danced for those in attendance. And there was candles set all around the table and floor after the banquet was done, and chestnuts were strewn around, which the courtesans needed to move around the candles, so avoiding candles, pick up the chestnuts without using their hands, etc., to gain tunics of silk, shoes, and barrets, etc., as prizes for each chestnut they brought to the Pope.
Welcome to the weird world of Catholic religion.
More the Catholic Church.
There are a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird figures that eventually crop up as the Pope.
What? No. At what point do you think there's a weird figure that's been Pope? I defy you to name one weird Pope.
I can't remember his name, but he's the Pope that had the previous Pope's corpse dug up, put on trial, and then threw his corpse in a river.
Haven't we all done that at some point, though?
Classy as hell.
I believe his name was Pope John Butthole III.
And don't forget, you're forgetting the other more important part of that. Besides putting the Pope's corpse on trial, which is in of itself something, that he was then excommunicated. He excommunicated the Pope, and then later what happened was the next Pope came in and recommunicated the already dead Pope and excommunicated the guy that excommunicated the previous Pope. So they had to go. They had to go find the corpse in the river and bring it back to the papal
it had
palace.
washed up by that point.
No, they tied weights to it, remember? They had to, that's why they were able to find it. That was the good news. They knew where it was because there was weights. They just dragged in this rotted cadaver.
Anyway, on TV, you see the news and just to update, the president is sadly not going to make it through a year. So it looks like it's going to be a race between President Jackson and Ortaga for the next presidential race. And
Wait.
yeah,
I got it.
like Andrew, like the great grandson Andrew Jackson, complete with a hickory cane and firearm pistol.
He's got my vote.
What the fuck world are we living in?
One that merged with one that had elements of a magical world merged with it.
Oh, I'll absolutely vote for Andrew Jackson because God knows.
You know who
No,
The
that's the
Secret Service had to-
great, pretty much Billy Jackson.
Billy Boy.
Hopefully, he'll have the gumption his ancestor had. Where when the guy tried to shoot him, the Secret Service had to drag Jackson away from his would-be assassin.
Well, his
He was about to
bodyguard.
beat him.
Yeah, his bodyguards had to drag him off the guy
Yeah,
because he's going to beat him to death.
yeah. Let's just say the stool doesn't fall from for the tree. So yeah, he's pretty much Andrew Jackson reincarnated, if you will.
Oh God, we've reincarnated Andrew Jackson. So this is a Sisyphean in hell. Oh God.
So you have a crazy drunk lunatic or a crazy drunk power hungry lunatic.
Oh yeah, and Kiri, when you get back, what do you want to do? James Bond or American Gods?
My dad actually wanted to see Family Vacation.
Oof.
Yeah, I introduced him to National Lampoons.
How has he
wants-
not seen them?
He's only seen like the really, really old stuff and the really new stuff. He's kind of missed some of the good stuff in the middle.
I just made a coronavirus T-shirt, and I don't know what to do about it.
I don't know. Also, I'm not feeling like National Lampoon, but if you want to go watch that with your dad, that's fine. You can go do that instead.
Mhm. Yep.
That just means I don't know.
Well, doing the shit you have to deal with tomorrow.
Anyway,
I get to spend.
I have some
Or-
laundry.
Yeah, the session eventually ends with you looking at the bar and see a long bloody trail all the way to the desk, and you see a battered and bruised and pretty much beat up Samuel Smith IV with katana. Like, how you doing? That's some fun.
What the fuck is this world?
I told you he's been trying to get someone's trying to assassinate him for a couple things.
Yep.
Remember the original Samuel Smith?
Yep.
Not remember Samuel Smith with a katana.
We're in a weeb world.
Weeb world.
It's rather than being a pool of water, it's a sea of anime. Ooh, senpai! God,
What is the same world I'm building up slowly but surely?
24/7, there's anime openings breaching the
Like-
surface and playing on like a sound stage before sinking below the waves.
Yeah.
A poorly choppy animation.
Yeah. Samurai gnomes. Samurai dwarves on one hand, and insane Homelander superheroes on the other hand. I wish that to take out the console 7.
Just. Yeah. I want an anime movie called Anime World where it's just basically the planet's been flooded with all the anime basically becoming a sea below them, and then it's like, no man, like you can dive in that, but if you go too deep, that's when you hit the hentai. What? The hentai. It sinks beneath the surface of the anime. It rides in it, wriggles. There's tentacles down there. Those tentacles will get you. And then you'll drown in the sea of spunk. And we'll never hear from you again.
To a very bizarre fetish of yours.
I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no fetish here. Also, you don't have to spend 4 hours tomorrow going up to a dentist appointment. 4 hours for a dentist appointment. And then you spend another, this is not a joke, 4 hours coming back. But then you have to spend like 5 hours doing nothing after the dentist appointment. So, hell.
I think Hell's Kitchen would be a much better place for you to be.
I mean, I work in Hell's Kitchen, so not. Well, technically, I work in Chelsea,
I'm
but
about to say, you can speak that, Goblin. Since it's pretty much over.
Yeah,
Which is
I was
shit.
referencing the Gordon Ramsay one.
oh,
no, dude. Think about it. Would you like to get into a car for 4 hours to go to a dentist appointment, only to after you finish on that dentist appointment, then have the lovely, lovely thing of, oh hey, we finished
Fart
with the
around for
dentist.
nothing?
Fart around because various reasons,
Nothing to do.
and then spend 4 hours going back home because your mother insisted that she had to move and be near the beach because she uses the beach so often now that she's moved closer to it.
How'd that turn out to be?
She uses it more often, yes, but at the same time, since everything is back in North Carolina, it's constantly. In the last 2 weeks, they've been up 3 times. This is going to be the third time. So, at that point, it's like you're spending 8 hours driving up and down. Why not just stay living in North Carolina at that point? And that's besides getting to the fact that, like,
I have some chores to get done. I'll be going, guys.
Have a good one, dude.
Alright.
Yeah, should probably get some laundry and dinner. Have a good night.
yeah, it's dumb.
Yup.
I have to get your honest opinions on something.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Hold on,
Let me just stop the recording real quick.
I have to export it real quick. No, not chicky nuggies. I don't want.